To move on to the second on the programme, and race number 2, Class 4 here, up to the 2,000 metres. Headed by Hayron, it takes a step back up into it. Crown Avenue is a winner 2 starts back, luckless last time out. Premium Champion gets Gerard Mosse in the saddle. Topek, Joe Moreira jumps on board here from barrier 6. Happy Rocky, runner up behind Sunwind Dragon last time out. Istanbul third at Happy Valley over the 1,800 metres. Good Days gets up in trip. My Blessing will roll forward, and down to Midnight Promise, another one who was run up over the 1,800 metres last time out, behind Garlic here as favourites.
Pace possibly slow, but we're talking 2,000 metres, so it's a short run to the first bend and then they wheel around, of course, to the back. So there's going to be horses caught wide and potentially ones that may press on. So that could up the ante a little bit, but My Blessing potentially rolls to the front. Istanbul Bay ran a really good race at the Valley, all considered last outing. You'd think from 14 the option would be to roll forward. Top Act should get a nice little cushy run on the back of the speed.
Yeah, he's really well rated, that horse. Here's Hey Run at the moment. He's going nicely just down the back straight. It's an 800-metre gallop for him, but the horse is working well, and he caught the eye at his last start. Zach Purdon stays aboard, and he's 2,000 metres. Here is Top Act. We're just talking about him. Again, he's won off 93 before, and he's rated 58. So if he can recapture any of that, I mean, he's a Sasa Ladies Purse winner as well, Top Act. So is he? No, it
yeah,
yeah, he did. Yep. And Midnight Promise. Now he's gone out favourite in his last few starts, but Joe Moreira jumps off. So you probably get a price this time. It's $9.70, but his track works looks okay.
All right, there's a bit to work through there and a few to have a look at here as well, including Hey Run. He's had 10 starts so far. I think I've had him in the numbers 9 times of those 10. Always catches the eye.
Yeah, I might pinch your thunder a little bit here, Andrew. I just think second run in the class back to 2,000 is just perfect for him. You have a look at his last run 2,000 at Shartin. He was 4th behind Giant Turtle, beaten a length and a quarter. So I think this is the run we're looking at here. You can see no clear galloping room there for a portion of the stretch. Really hits the line well. The fact that he does now stay in this grade and gets to the 2,000, which is everything that he wants, he's very hard to beat. So I'm going to label him the best of the day. I think this is the race for him.
Yeah, I've got him on top as well. He's dropped 13 pounds coming into this race, so he'll be very fit. And Zach Purdon sticks with the ship.
All right, there you go. Hey Run for Peter
Ho. On top.
Maybe. A lot coming out of this next race we're going to have a look at. This is Sunwind Dragon wins here. Happy Rocky runs second. Premium Champion runs third. King Windsor in the field as well. So let's have a listen to the closing stages and talk about it more after that.
2 lengths to the good over King Windsor in second, then Sunwind Dragon who's trying to get going. Amazing Gold is attempting to stay on, then Happy Rocky, good fit and hit a home run. Down towards the final 250 they come now, and it's Top Act who's still out in front. Sunwind Dragon though has drawn alongside, and Sunwind Dragon quickly takes over. The Top Act who's trying to stay on. Happy Rocky staying on as well along with King Windsor, but it's Sunwind Dragon as they go inside the final 50. Looks like he's going to hang on. Happy Rocky with a late lunge, but Sunwind Dragon takes it out. The Happy Rocky in second.
Yes, he didn't quite get there. Top Act, of course, ran in that race as well and tried to make the running on that occasion.
Yeah, it was drawn barrier 10 and went to the front, and he just sort of weakened out, but I think it'll be a bit more of a conservative ride from a reasonable barrier here, gate 6, just sitting in behind, and I feel he is the main danger because, as Paul's highlighted, he's very well rated on his best.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's getting on in age a bit, but he sort of blew up a little bit in that race. But if he can reproduce anything near, that sort of form, then he should be able to blow these away.
All right, we will find out. Istanbul Bay has been, I suppose, maybe a little bit frustrating. Crown Avenue, this is the run I was talking about before, got no luck, got trapped up on the rail here.
Yeah, so he had a little bit of an excuse, and Istanbul Bay, I thought, all considered, actually stayed on pretty well. But he has been costly. He's had 15 starts so far and just the 1/3, but he's gradually getting there. I think they don't really have too much of an option except for to go forward, I wouldn't have thought, from barrier number 14, because on paper there doesn't look to be a huge amount of pace. So he'll have to negotiate that situation early.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do it again before I put him in the numbers. I mean, that's sort of a one-hit wonder at this stage. I know he's always promised to do it. He has finished third. Crown Avenue's got a very bad Shartin record, so I've left him out for that reason.
All right, OK. Still one more to have a look at. A few coming out, one more race to have a look at. Good Days, Jeu Ponce and Midnight Promise.
Well, Jeu Ponce has sort of had his form earlier on in the season, winning 3, so I'm happy to sit on the fence with him. I think he's dropped off a little bit. Good Days was a bit disappointing for me, stepping to 1,800 metres. And then I thought, he sort of just battled here. I'm not sure whether or not he wants the 2,000, so I'm happy to sit back and wait until he drops back in distance. And Midnight Promise has had his fair share of chances. I mean, he got close here to Garlic with Poaching Treasure. I would have thought Joe would have stuck with him if he thought he could win this race, and he hasn't.
Yeah, I didn't put him in the end, but this is probably the time to jump on because you're going to get a decent
Yeah, well,
price.
that's a fair point. Yeah, exactly.
All right, but our favourite here, Paul, is Hey Run.
Yeah, he looks the one, and I've got him on top as well. I agree with what you guys have said earlier on, and I think this could be his race. I'll give Good Days another chance. I know he was on paper there, it did look a bit disappointing, but we'll see how he goes over the 2,000 metres. Top Act's really well rated, as we mentioned, and we put Japons in there for third. He did win off 53, and with this little £7 claim from barrier 4, he does come down to a weight that he could sort of, a rating he could win at. So I went 111, 5 and 3, but I like the one.
So do I. I think the biggest danger is Top Act if he could produce some of his better form, but I think this is Hey Run's race to lose, to be honest. Up to 2,000 in this grade again. The way he hits the line, this should be his race. Top Act is the danger. Premium Champion racing well, he's drawn well. And Istanbul Bay, another one from Casper's Yard. So 1, 5, 4 and 9, but I'll be tipping the one.
Yeah, I've got him on top, and he probably should win 2 lengths hard held, but whether he does or not is another story. That's two races down. All right, the big races are races 7 and 8 on the programme. Short break for us, back on the other side of this.